question is, are you a professional pirate?
Not yet.
Ugh. What?
Mouse. It's heading. Where is it? Come out.
Eat him. I'll give you, honestly, I will give you $30 if you eat it.
I think I'm good.
You tell me you couldn't use $30, man? How are the bee stings feeling? I'm crossing my fingers for a sting in the right spot.
Why do you think I'm not wearing underwear?
We've been working on installing these nukes for the last couple days. Here's one of them behind me. Shot of the inside of a nuke, 5 frames. See some bees in there. See some honey. A couple frames of brood. It would be nice. So yeah, we're gonna install these, and when we're installing, we're not really doing a thorough inspection or anything. A lot of these nukes are really jam-packed full of bees, so we just wanna get them installed fairly quickly so we don't lose any to swarming. And then we're just gonna be paying close attention for the next couple weeks and beyond to make sure we have a good queen in each colony laying eggs and make sure everything's good. Can I take these?
Yeah.
Nice, these guys are nice and calm. All you do is you take your nuke and you pull the frames out, you install them into your new woodware, give the bees a little bit of extra space. They'll go from having 5 frames of space to 8 frames. And what we basically just have to look at is, as they're getting established, making sure that we have a queen so that we know our hive is queen right and we have no funky stuff going on, no health issues. The whole idea with the nuke is that you have everything you need, but that's not a guarantee that you're definitely gonna have a queen. You could kill a queen, by accident and not know it when you're installing them. So, I mean, you do have to pay attention for the next couple weeks. And have your new beautiful box of Russian bees. We only have a handful more to go.
Yeah, they're kind of just vibing right now, for the most part.
Oh, they're waking up.
Mm-hmm.
They heard their doorbell ring.
This one's actually being pretty tame, for the most part, until I drop it.
I always think about smoking down bees. It seems like it has a calming effect, but it's basically like if you get in a fight with someone, it's leaned on a rock. You getting in an argument with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And then in order to stop the argument, you take a glass of water and splash it on her MacBook Pro. So she, worries about her MacBook Pro instead of arguing with you. That's how I think about
Has that worked for you?
Smoking down bees. I haven't tried it yet, but it works really well with bees. So it might.
I don't know, bees had MacBooks.
Might transfer. Well, they got, their MacBook is like their honey reserves and their brood. Wow, that's a gorgeous frame.
Having fun breathing that smoke?
Yeah.
Oopsies. A little bit of an overflow.
Where are you, baby? I feel like this is where she would be. Ha, bee. Rowan, give me a bee pun right now.
I don't know any bee puns.
Come on, you can't even give me like a be careful with that frame, or today traffic was really buzzing.
Seemed like you just wanted to hear one from yourself.
No, I wanted you to give me one. Now, for their favorite part.
Yeah, they love that.
I do love it.
Now, time to dive on it.
Right, here he comes without his suit.
No suit,
He's not gonna walk in here, is he?
He's about to, you're just gonna see him take off his shirt, take off his pants, and just walk up to us. Hey, how's it going, guys?
He's totally gonna judge me for my my hole closure I did with this duct tape.
Well, you can't judge you. He's not even wearing a suit right now.
So we just finished up.
How are they looking?
Gorgeous.
Busy.
Gorgeous little bees. Start collecting these nuke boxes now. Probably done with the smoke, right?
Yeah.
The next couple of weeks, we're gonna number every single hive, and then we'll have good records of each colony. We're definitely gonna be doing a lot more thorough inspections to make sure we do have a good queen in each colony. Just gonna look through and see just how packed some of these hives are looking already. I feel like they're gonna fill out pretty quickly, and we're gonna have to put a new box on them. So I'm also looking for the queen. I was installing these pretty quickly and not really looking too much. I was really just trying to get them installed so we wouldn't lose a bunch of bees. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can find some more queens. You can see a nice frame of brood. You can, if you look closely, you can see the larva in there, nice and white and plump. All looks good. Then you have the capped larva here. Queen's probably staring me in the face, but I don't see her. You can see all this orange and yellow is they're storing pollen. You can see some of the glistening parts that, you know, are storing nectar, which will eventually be honey. Still don't see her. Well, I see eggs. I see lots of eggs. I could have swore I saw one with multiple eggs in there, but I think that was just my imagination. But that would be bad if there were multiple eggs in cells. Some Russian colonies can have 2 queens at times. It's not that uncommon, but typically you just want to see one egg right in the middle of each cell. That means it's a queen laying it and not workers. Workers, if they have no queen, sort of a last ditch attempt, I guess, for survival, which will fail. They start laying eggs really haphazardly that are unfertilized, and then you have just a bunch of drones, a bunch of males hatch eventually, and the colony dies. But I don't think we have a situation like that. I just haven't seen the queen. So there's 3 different types of bees, or castes of bees. The most numerous are the worker bees. They're females. They're the ones that do the foraging. They raise a larva, they raise the baby bees. The first job after cleaning up their cell is to take care of baby bees. You have the queen. She's the single most important individual in the hive, and she's the one who lays the fertilized eggs. And then that leads to the, next generations of all the bees. And then the drones are just the males, and their only job is to mate with the queen and fertilize the eggs so that they're not just male eggs. Okay, I'm really trying to find a queen here. I found a bunch of queens, and now I'm not, but. All right, let me find a queen on this one. All right, I think we're about to find a queen on this frame. I can feel it. Actually, no, I don't feel that same way. It's really light. You can see this kind of cool, this open queen cup right here. It's what the bees will build to raise a queen. If they're gonna raise a new queen to replace an old queen who's not doing the job, or if a queen dies. And Russians, as far as I understand, build these out a lot more than other bees, which is not really a bad thing. They just kind of have them on standby more often compared to other bees. Oh, yeah, that's a drone right there. You can see how much bigger and fatter he is than the workers. And also, if you can see his eyes, he has these great big eyes. That's to help him see the queen when he's doing his one job, flying up after her. You can see he has like these huge eyes, and also real blunt end to him compared to the other bees. Both the worker and the queen have more of a point. He doesn't have a stinger either.
I see the queen, there she is.
Right there. So there's the queen. You can see when you actually find her, it's
pretty apparent the difference between her and the worker bees and the drones. She's a lot longer, and she's long and skinny with the pointed end at the abdomen, so really a lot different looking. Even the coloration's a little different. But yeah, there she goes.
So having 100 colonies is gonna allow us to produce a lot more honey next year than we would have had we made splits over a course of several years. And had we just grown our apiary from the hives that we started with, it just would have taken us several more years to get to the same point that we should be at with an influx of 100 new colonies, obviously. So this is just, this is us trying to accelerate things a little bit, maximize our honey production, be able to produce bees for ourselves and for other people, and just get this thing rocking and rolling.